Hi guys, so it's been 2 weeks now since I've been living here, and I thought I'd do a little video diary to let you know how it's going. Lectures have now started, and particularly on my course they've started to really kick in on the law course. I can't explain. We've got 2 essays due to be in November and an exam before Christmas, so panic stricken to be honest. Freshers is out of my system. All parties and that are now finished really, apart from maybe on a Friday night. But I thought I'd tell you a bit about me moving in, because that's the most daunting thing that I found. You know, coming to a new place, being put in with 6 completely new people and having to obviously interact with them and get on. But the thing is, actually what people don't seem to realise is that everyone's in the same boat, and it's quite easy if you just go and, you know, approach people and talk. You know, it makes it a lot easier because everyone wants that, and everyone is sort of sitting on tenterhooks thinking, am I going to be the first one to say something, or am I going to, you know, and that sort of thing. I thought I'd talk a little bit about the social clubs, because that's one of the most exciting things I've seen so far. And I've joined the Mooting and Debating Society, which is brilliant because we've got a mock courtroom and we have to dress up in the gowns and we have to argue cases, prepare speeches, and I've got a little tryout coming up, so I'll be sure to let you all know how that goes. Lectures are fantastic. It's really nice to be back in education. As I told you, I've been out of it for a year. You know, being back in that scenario, not having to work, already seeing that it's going to be a hell of a lot of work. For example, they've told us that we've got 48 hours of time in seminars and lectures, and then we've got 200 hours to 300 hours of actually time learning by ourselves. So it's managing that. I mean, my advice would be to stay at uni from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and then pretty much you would normally cover hopefully all of it. One thing, ironing is a blooming drain. I've been attempting to iron many a shirt, but it hasn't been working very well. So we all gathered round and had a look on YouTube at some German granny showing us how to iron, which was quite interesting because none of us seemed to be able to work it out. But yeah, that's the ironing for you. What I would say is just that there's so many events organised, and I've met so many people. I mean, I can't even imagine how many people I've met. You know, in my phone book I've got people saved as pub crawl night, you know, from law, from house, etc., from Pans, which is where I live, you know, all that sort of stuff. But it's very exciting. I'd say it's going to take probably 2 to 3 months for me to probably settle in here and really establish who are my friends and establish myself, but that's just the starting blocks of university. But the first 2 weeks have been absolutely amazing. Be sure to check out my blog, so there's quite a lot more information on there than I can sort of give in these short videos. So I'd advise reading those, and post me any comments and follow me on Facebook, where there's quite a lot of pictures. There should be a follow me on Facebook down there, and you can see lots of pictures and lots of different things I've been up to on there as well. So yeah, check that out, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye.